about kidney stones in video
Let's
games.
start.
It's
Probably
not
because it would take
project.
too long.
so.
Joe's the only one that's not enjoying this line of conversation.
A common misconception about kidney stones is it doesn't actually hurt coming out. It hurts passing it through from your kidney to your bladder. That's what fucking hurts.
Okay,
That's what feels like somebody is like stabbing a butter knife into your back. Very like
like
slowly
that.
but consistently and nonstop. I was hyperventilating in the ER waiting room, about to pass out. And it took Mom and Dad to be like, "You need to breathe, Joe. You need to breathe." And I didn't want to listen to them. It really fucking hurt.
Yeah, how long did it last, man?
So I had been going in and out of that severe pain for 2 or 3 days. And by the time I was at the ER, they're like, "Well, it's about 85% of the way through." So they gave me some Flomax and they gave me some light painkillers. They didn't give me the good stuff. So I go home. And I didn't have any pain after the ER trip. But boy, that trip was not a good time. The thing is, though, once I peed at the hospital, instantly fine. It didn't hurt anymore.
Nice.
But I had a Nine Inch Nails concert in Minnesota the night before that.
You think that caused it?
No, because I was feeling it on the way to pick up my friend to go to Minnesota the morning before that. And I'm like, "Could you drive?" And I threw up on the way here. And she bought me some Gatorade and water, and we didn't know what it was. And thankfully,
you gotta pound that water.
I did not pound the water was the problem.
If I die, it'll be at a Nine Inch Nails concert.
So thankfully, and I drank a Red Bull before the Nine Inch Nails concert. And what the pain is your kidneys full, and that stone is being pushed up against the wall.
So you gotta keep.
So they gave me, at the hospital, they gave me a little, like, what's that called? Like a filter?
Are we recording this? This is great.
Yes.
This should just be a separate episode, just a PSA.
They gave me
KSA, Kidney Stone Awareness.
They gave me a little filter to pee through to catch it, so I could bring it in so they could see what it was. So
that's a weird voyeurism there. Just
right,
like,
That's why I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense.
How does this help me? Oh, it doesn't. It does not help you.
So when it came out, like I said, I'm going to reiterate, did not hurt. It just felt like, boop, there it is. It's fucking size of a grain of sand. And
you couldn't use like a colander? Couldn't just pee into a colander? Or?
What do you mean colander?
No, it's too small.
It's too big. A colander would be too big.
This thing was like a grain of sand. The kidney stone that was fucking hurting me, it was this tiny little fucker. And I got so mad. And I'm like, this is it.
I can't Instagram this.
Oh.
Yeah, the human body is terribly inefficient.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, the person that I have on my help desk, she had a 7mm, what do you call it, kidney stone.
Mm-hmm.
And she had been sitting with that for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that bigger or smaller than a grain of sand? I don't know.
It can take up to 6 weeks.
It's not very big. It's bigger than a grain of sand.
And sometimes, if it's too big, they have to surgically remove it or break it down.
Surgically remove hers.
There's like a sound wave thing they can do. How do you get them?
By not drinking enough water.
Yes, water is great.
This Rainier is mostly water.
For me, it was a calcium buildup. This time, I don't know if it was a for sure kidney stone yet. I'm going to go in and see if it was a kidney stone or an infection. I think it's an infection because once I was put on the antibiotics, my pee did not have blood in it.
Did you get any like preventative tips?
Water. That's kind of it. Like for me, especially because once you get it once, you are more susceptible to them.
Sure.
This was 5 years ago, the first one though. So, thankfully, the saga is over. I can only assume it was an infection. We'll see. But to the folks out at home, because I have been recording this, drink your water. And also lemonade and apparently carrot juice helps break down kidney stones when you get them.
Interesting. So carrots are good for your kidneys, not your eyes.
I guess so. On that note,
drink more. Just drink more.
I have a thing of water and I'm pounding it as we speak.
Let's go. Let's pound our way through. Let's pound the pavement. Let's find us a murderer.
Guys, let's get to pounding.
There's,
Um,
there's got to be some clue, like a grain of sand rubbing up against the side of this film.
No. Let's see what we had at the end of last time because I don't remember.
Katie's prime rib.
Prime status.
Ooh.
We haven't asked anybody about this, I don't think.
Let's
No,
ask
because just
Jeff.
across.
That's the doctor. Simon.
Simon. Simon.
So let's go right up to Simon Lane. Eden Lodge. Why do they have names for the houses that have nothing to do with
if you don't
the
mind.
people that live there?
I wonder if it's like a college thing.
I feel like it's a college and or a very small town
British
kind of
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, like the old house.
yeah.
Bad game is what it is.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that?
That
Was
bitch?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered.
She's dead and I'm
I think she
not.
was though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. It's just not really prime candidate material.
Oh.
Any contradiction there?
I don't know if he has said anything.
Yeah, I don't
about-
think so either. Unless he said something about, like, she was a
Like,
great student.
Wasn't he doing training for her for the prime candidate? Like, didn't he test her for it? With the morphine?
Good call. But to test Kate by Ryan.
Sure. Oh, yeah, look at that. Good call. Good call. Dang. No.
But no,
Good call, but bad.
a bad one.
Maybe because that
What
he was
about the
testing.
check for Kate? What is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
he-
he probably, yeah. That's Ryan's check.
Yeah. All right. I'm not sure that there's. That
Maybe
would be
Emma
it.
knows.
Maybe Emma knows.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Ooh, that multi.
Yeah, it's still gives me chills.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate.
No, she never talked
I
about
just-
this.
I just noticed there's a microscope behind Jinx. Go play that scene again.
Do you know whether
Yeah, there
Kate
is.
was in the running
In the
to be
corner.
prime candidate or not?
I
I
don't.
can't not notice it now.
I think actually you pointed that out in an earlier episode.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, that's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, so she didn't think Kate was.
So, is there for sure no clue that Kate and Emma have talked about Atlas before? That seems right.
Ooh, yeah, go back in there.
Actually,
More
Emma.
questions, if you don't mind.
Can't believe, yeah.
They said they didn't discuss the Atlas course. That seems odd. Since the whole town is like Atlas.
Uh-oh. I can't click those. There we go. Okay. I can select stuff now. You don't think didn't discuss Atlas course?
Yeah, let's see if there's something to check on there. Up with Kate.
All the way? Freedom phrase, maybe? No.
No,
Probably
go all the
with
way up to
Kate.
Kate stuff. Kate Vine's death. Okay. Kate's driving license. That's just never come up yet.
No.
Freedom necklace. Kate's argument as well. So their affair, but that's not Atlas related. Atlas freedom phrase? No. Did you go up to the freedom necklace thing?
Freedom
If
necklace.
she attended Atlas, how does she not know that Kate... Well, I guess it's not that she didn't know, so they didn't discuss it.
Emma didn't do Atlas. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think she went to like one or two things.
Yeah.
And she decided not to go.
She's like, I'll just have an affair with Ryan
Mhm.
Ugh.
or Paul or whichever one. I hate their names.
They're all, both awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good thought, but yeah, I wouldn't know about the money. Okay.
We'll come back to that one. Don't think you're off the hook yet, Emma.
Right.
Simon, do you
back
think
later
Emma's
on, if
lying to
that's
me?
All right.
Simon, Emma doesn't think you're prime material. Sorry, prime candidate.
Her words?
Prime eligible.
Who should we go see next?
Let's talk to James. Let's talk to James.
Yeah, let's kick it with James.
I think he'll know this. I've got a feeling James is in on this.
Uh-oh.
The prime candidate.
Couple more
James
James
knows
is
all
actually-
about prime candidacy.
An original prime candidate. All right, James.
We'll
Hey,
never
man.
know if we don't ask him.
Hey, man, you're doing great here.
Bye, James.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
man.
it for now.
All right.
Thank you.
Just stopping by.
Just making sure you're hanging loose.
James, how many moleskins do I have to give you for you to confess everything? Pin it all on Simon. That's where I'm going.
The
More
Brandon
questions,
House.
please. Thank you.
Brandon House, Atlantic.
Ooh.
What do you know about
pods.
poppy pods?
Poppy pods.
Poppy pot?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
No. Tight.
Yeah, he's my second
He's actually a
favorite.
good actor, though.
I like him. I like him a lot.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success.
I want a smoothie now.
We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And
Everything's so couched in the innuendo.
And what do you get out of it?
Cut the sexual tension with a knife.
kickback. Just business, Inspector.
He just writes sexual tension and underlines it.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested.
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance.
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Do you not? Alright, that's fair. I'm gonna book him.
Don't use threshold testing.
We know they do, we just don't have evidence that says they do.
I don't know.
think we do have something in the evidence that says we do. They do.
Leaders don't get involved in testing students. Ryan tested them, didn't?
He
Well, I
did
guess
too.
Ryan had Simon.
He did too. He did the stolen laptop thing.
Not happy, but yeah.
Didn't he do that?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't really a test though. Like,
Like, what about the money and,
That was
and
it.
stuff like that? The
Yeah, the
500
money
check.
thing. Yeah. Oh. There you go.
But I guess Brandon didn't say anything about testing. Brandon, what's his face?
Brandon
Ryan?
Sanders.
Sexual guy.
Oh.
Nope.
We have a pizza to take out of the oven.
Oh.
We can stay on though.
Okay.
Sonia's got it. I believe in you. There's something here, but nothing's really jumping out at me. Maybe Kate was being tested for prime candidate against if he said some shit about Kate.
Let's go check.
He was drunk. Kate's driving license. Kate's argument? Okay, yeah.
Advertising. Freedom
Go up
phrase.
to try Kate was drunk and
Ow.
prime candidate. I don't think that's really it though. So students not encouraged to hurt each other. That's not it. I don't know if there's anything in here about threshold testing, like, yet. I don't think that's it. Lisa. She stole some shit. It was we had like a CD or whatever. Did that evidence get removed? Committed a fake theft, which he videoed. Made the DVD on the night of Liam's death. All right. Well, shit.
All right. Well, maybe we'll take a step away.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
See if anybody else.
Murderer? Question mark. Circles it.
Puts two blank check boxes and hands it over to
He
Ryan.
always says, "I'll probably be back later," but it's like
good.
fucking midnight. It's like, let me.
I'm so tired. I've been up since 7 a.m. Like, let me
In the
die.
same position.
You haven't let me move.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
Thanks,
I
you're
like
a
this.
monster.
Is the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But
Mostly they aren't up to it.
what happens then?
They get sacked.
I always liked the phrase that they get sacked. Or getting sacked. There's a skit
Too
from
bad
Monty.
your ass got sad.
There's a really good Monty Python skit where everybody gets sacked. It's very good. Anyways.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Oh,
Simple.
Great.
Cool.
what'd you think?
What'd you say about the poppy pods? Fucking nobody knows Kate very well.
Yeah. It doesn't see.
Or
Never.
Simon. Simon's our guy.
I guess so.
Thank you.
Well,
Probably be back
how about
later.
Ryan? Although Ryan
we gotta
gave
check
us the thing. Let's go to the left over here. Just check it out. How's it doing?
It's doing great.
Just fine.
Bing. Slap that moleskin can.
Actually, before we go there, let's take a nice stroll through the woods.
At midnight. Let's find somebody else stabbing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, boys. Can you give me some evidence about this threshold testing thing? I got the keys, but that didn't really prove what I wanted it to prove. Oh.
No, it always does that.
We always say that every time he goes.
Yep.
We're like, ooh, cutscene.
That's it.
Clearing. Nope. All right.
Where are
All
the
right.
fucking teens when you need them?
Just all making out in the woods.
God damn it. Do something illegal.
What if there's something in the mirror room again?
Oh, shit.
Just
Yeah,
a
let's-
dude.
Sure,
hanging
let's go
out,
check out.
Being like, I am the murderer.
It's Jenks. It's me, Jenks.
It's me, the
I'm
murderer.
A couple having sex in there.
They've
Watch
changed the combo.
Just macking it in here.
That would be a very fun thing to just put in the game. Oh. My bad.
Oops. Whoopsie doodle. All right.
Knock, 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 knock. Hello. Don't be sleeping now.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Exciting.
Shit. Well.
Just-
Well.
Just standing behind like a little potted
Looks like
tree.
we're fucked.
Do you want me to give you a clue?
Nah.
we-
We got it. Simon.
What?
Is holding all the cards.
Is he?
Yeah.
Didn't
go
you just
go
talk to
back.
him though?
Oh, we just talked to everybody.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're through with them. Hmm.
We did say we'll probably be back later, so.
It's true. We gotta hold us to it.
He did say we'll probably be. He says it to like everybody.
Yep.
We'll be back.
Simon!
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Answer for
Simon
your crimes.
So, Kate's prime
We already did
status,
the opiate stuff, didn't we? Like, he gave Kate
would-
morphine, but didn't take any himself.
Yeah.
So he
Okay.
didn't think Kate. Kate Vine was prime candidate. That seems odd to me. Check that. Didn't think Kate could be prime candidate. And $500 check for Kate. Bam. Didn't know about it. Well, Atlas Mirror Room.
Yeah, I think we already did this, right? That's the one I asked.
What about Kate took the morphine? And Kate's prime status.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not it.
Nope.
Okay. Go up to Kate stuff. Seems hard.
Someone needs to mute their Steam notifications.
Is that me?
I don't know. Someone's getting chatted up.
I mean, the new kid at college but didn't socialize, but then did morphine with her? Like, has that been...
It said
Oh,
outside
that
Atlas. Oh, that one. He's saying before, like, before Atlas I knew her at college, but we didn't socialize.
Mm,
Oh.
no.
Alright. Maybe Simon isn't going down just yet.
No, I think it's Paul.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Mr. Biggin?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Emote.
That's my
Mr.
nickname in
Big
high
He
school.
had a big speech that usually indicates that something is
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ask
and
about a few more things,
we
please.
had some. We found some holes on our own, but we just don't know how to line it up with the. I don't know. Are you willing to take a little hint from Katie to at least see if this is where it is?
No.
Okay.
We can do it. We're so close. This is the finale. This is when our brains need to be united as one. Just vibrating in the same frequency. Let's go.
Let's just
Okay.
go through all of them, yeah.
From the top.
Kate Vine's death. Bam. Cool. Only met her a few times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't know anything about the license. Simon's bike. Bottles. No. Homebrew. No. Broken pendant. No. Freedom necklace. Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. Okay. Next message from. Okay. Okay. Nope. My scrying mirror. No message for scrying. Okay.
Nope. Sorry.
Nope, you're okay. Reluctantly abides by the law. Okay. That's good.
Is it something obvious or is it a jump in logic, Katie? I'll ask that.
Is it no?
No to
Wait,
which.
Is it obvious?
You guys were actually on the right path with it, and I think you kind of skipped over it.
Hmm.
Alright, we'll get it. Go back.
That means it
Joe,
is
go back,
Simon.
go back,
Ooh.
go back.
No.
Go back. Go back. Atlas Freedom Phrase.
That means it is the jetty or whatever that cutscene was.
The jetty, yeah.
The jetty.
We all were
Okay,
there.
sorry, stay
Split.
here.
It was her own fault.
Free
the whole
students from
time.
the past, free themselves from guilt, no place for guilt in business. Alright, continue. Okay. Rebecca wouldn't know about the lease, so he's the one who told us to talk to Rebecca about
Right.
it. Okay. 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 Third eye flyer? Liam's death was unavoidable.
That's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It was unavoidable, you see. Bell burning. It's all Ryan's idea. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Auto hypnosis. Kate Vine flirted with Paul. Wait, are we talking to Paul or Ryan?
Wait. How did he know if he didn't know what Kate looked like or something? Didn't he say like he didn't know Kate or like thought it was She was blonde.
Are
or
we
something?
talking to Paul? I forget.
Yeah, we're talking to
Paul
Paul.
and Ryan are very similar. Okay.
Okay.
So K-Vine flirted with Paul, but
I thought he like didn't know Kate. Didn't the beginning kind of make it sound like he didn't know?
I thought so. Yeah, if you can go up.
Only met her once.
K-Vine
or
flirted with
something.
Paul. I mean,
want
this
me to-
isn't new evidence, so it's
You want
probably
me to
not
click
right,
that?
but- Yeah.
And then go to the top. I think in one of the top ones, he like possibly spoke with her. Only met Kate a few times, maybe, but that one seems gonna. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's all vague enough that it's probably not going to catch. But try that. Try that. All right. Go back down. Where were we? Ryan was interested in blondes. Okay.
You guys passed it.
Guys. Told you.
Go up a little more. No, not that much.
Atlas Mirror?
Car key fob? What's in the
I
car
think
key
it can
fob?
be that car key.
It's not the key fob, but it's right by the key fob.
Atlas Mirror room.
Yes.
Used for meditation? So is that like threshold testing? Or the CD in the mirror room is threshold testing?
What? Did it talk about threshold testing?
Oh, geez, I wouldn't have thought of that.
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
But if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand.
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest, that's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have, and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
Sexual tension underlined.
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
It's also midnight.
You're not
Yeah.
busy.
I'll see myself out.
Oh, I guess we can't go back to him now.
Oh,
Man, your father.
Shut the gates on your way out.
don't mind if I do.
Please.
Oh, Jenks. That's not great, is it?
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You saw this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
You say Kyle?
Yeah.
They're gonna sort me?